workout, moderate intensity. All you need is a chair for the bar work, and then light weights. And we've got two other things. I have a loop band here, a booty loop band, and a gertie ball. So those are great. Instead, you could use yoga pants that you tie around your legs, or you could use a stuffed animal or pillow. Okay, so we're going to step at the back of the mat with your feet wider than your hips. Your feet are a little bit turned out. We're just going to start by going hinging down and up. So we're getting a nice stretch. We're stretching the back of the legs. I'm not throwing it very far for her. Awesome. So the weights are just kind of hanging. You're not using your shoulders. Now, something I want to mention here is to get your shoulders down your back and keep the scapula there so the shoulder joint stays in place. Your shoulder joint can stay still even when your arms are moving, and they can dangle, but your shoulders are not moving. Interesting, right? Shoulder sockets stay nice and anchored. Okay, now we've got our hinge, we've got our stretch. We're going to add a row. So as we go into a hinge, you row, and we come on up. We're getting into the back of the body. The lats as we do the row. And we're also doing a deadlift, which is another hamstring and lat exercise. So we're warming up the back body. I want you to start waking up your core. Literally, think about from your sitting bones to the crown of your head. That whole line is nice and straight. Good. 4 more. Really work from your hips. Find your sitting bones as you reach them up to fold. It's all about where the sitting bones go. Reach them up the wall. All right, let's hold this. We're going to take the arm one at a time. Forward by the ear. Forward by the ear. Bending the knees a little bit so we're not extending or hyperextending. I want you to really stick your sitting bones back. This is an area of major tightness. That's the secret to having hamstring flexibility, is moving from your sitting bones. Imagine that your sitting bones are made of chalk, and you want to draw a line up the wall behind you. Good, 4 more. Waking up the shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hinge it all the way. Take the hands and do a full pose. And we're going to press and side bend. Add a little side bend to get that stretch. Keeping my hips nice and stable. Good work. Waking up, warming up the body here. And we only have one more move, which is the rotation, the soldier twist. Good. 2 more. Good. 1 more. Awesome. Now bring your arms into 90 degrees parallel. And then you're going to start by bringing one knee up, lift, lift. She's smelling my 85-degree bakery. I have a pineapple bun in there. Of course you smell. Oh, she's digging for it. She's digging for it. Hold on one second. I know, it's my nose. It's my favorite. It's my favorite treat. I love it. Love it so much. Okay. So that was the soldier walk. We're gonna add a twist. 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 Here we go. A little more cardio. Everything's a toy.
Didn't go for 2 balls though.
So the legs stay straight, stay forward. Rotation comes from the collarbones. There's so many options, Callie. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take it into a parallel squat. So not plie, squat. We're going to keep the hips back. Chest is nice and open. Take the elbows by the ribs. Ready? Kick it back and bend. Kick back, bend. Now we add on releve as the tricep kickback happens. You're just making it more challenging for me, Kelly. Thanks. Now I can't fall. And really think about keeping your elbows back. I tend to see people swing their elbows, but if you keep your elbows back, that you're keeping the triceps, the back of the shoulders working the whole time. Good. Little cracking of the ankles, always a good sign. Keep your core nice and tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're going to hold and pause on 1. Pulse it. Up, up, up. Yes. We want to feel the work. This is our upper body portion of class where we add compound exercises, which is just adding the lower and upper body together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's take a what I call warrior 1 stretch. Back foot is 45 degrees. Hinge forward. This is so nice that you have a nice long line from your head to your heel. And then we're going to bend the elbows like we're hugging a tree and take the arms up, down, and up. Now think about activating the right glute to bring the hips more forward. I have my left foot forward, so that's my right glute working. You can switch it depending on which leg you're going with. But whichever leg is back, that's the side of the glute that needs to be working. We want to squeeze our shoulder blades as we bring the arms up. That's really where the work is. Squeeze the shoulder blades like there's an orange that you're making orange juice. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to just hold here. Straighten the arms. Bend the arms. I know there's a big range with this one. Straighten. Bend. Straighten. Oh, these light weights are getting heavy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's a good challenge. Let's come to center. Finding your position 2. Plie. So now the hips stay under the shoulders. Palms face up. Bring it into the ribs and out. In, out. So we're working our biceps. Think about what you're doing in your core. Zip up a tight jacket from your pubic bone towards your navel. Stay nice and long through your sitting bones to your crown. As you move your arms, think about moving from your shoulder blades and then moving out through the hands. 4, 3, press into the outer edges of your feet. 1 more, hold it out. Wrap the fingers around, turn the thumbs up. Your arms are 45 degrees from your side plane. 1 thumb is going to go down, 1 thumb is going to go back. Switch, switch, switch. Internal, external rotation. Nicely done. So good. Remember, move from the shoulder blades, the shoulder joint, and then out through the hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, yeah. Let's switch and turn to the other side. Warrior 1 lunge. You can do the same tree hug position, or you can do this with the palms facing you, and then wide row. Ready? Bend, pull, pull. Back foot is pushing down, squeezing the glute of your back leg to make those hips move forward. Long torso. And then think of squeezing your shoulder blades. Squeeze those shoulder blades to bring the elbows up. Good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. We're going to bring it again into your parallel squat. My feet are about a fist distance apart. Weight in the heels. See if you can lift your toes and press into the arches. Instead of flattening your arches, what I should say is press into the tripod of your feet, which is the outer edges, the ball of your foot, and then your heel. So that makes the tripod. You can go cuddle. And then you want to also, this is really detailed, you want to think about the inner arches lifting away from the floor. And that should turn on the inner thighs. And you'll feel this inner thigh, inner leg going into the pelvic floor, into your core. So that's really beautiful if you can feel all of that. All right, we're going to go into triceps again. Elbows out, bend, bend. Get your shoulder blades down your back. So important to get the shoulder blades down your back and anchored before adding the arm movement and exercise. Kick back, kick back, kick back. I'm still keeping awareness of my inner arches, lifting them through my inner thighs, while pressing down into the tripod of the feet. Good, 8 more, 8, 7. We're gonna hold in 6, straight arms, in 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, now squeeze in. Keep the wrists straight. If you want to have a little more fun, hold releve. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Feel those triceps. All right, last move. We're going to take the heels in, toes out. Come in to goalpost arms, and then we're going to press. Arms are facing each other. All right, bend the elbows, exhale. You can have the hands together or hands apart. And then we'll add the full range. Down and up, plie, and up. Good work. So much great arm work we've done. Rotator cuffs. We've worked the back of the arms. We worked biceps, shoulders. We'll be working the chest when we do tabletop and quadruped. All right, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hold our plie. Lift the heels. Good. And then you can let the hands stay behind you. We're going to rotate towards the side of the collarbones. Rotate. 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 Woo, heels are up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Let's take the weights down after body's done. Grab your ball. This is where we get to have some fun with the bar. Oh, no worries. So again, the focus of this class is glutes. We want to get the knee back. We want to get that hip extension. We can get into the glute. Right here is the lower glute fold, where glute meets the hamstring. We'll be doing that in different ways. So we're going to take the ball behind the knee. Imagine that your heel wants to meet your glute. That's how hard you have to squeeze. Okay, so squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lengthen the knee straight down. If you're tight in your quad, that's normal. Just know that that's really common. This is going to help with that. Technically, this is a quad stretch, right? The way your body is right now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take it to the side. Hold here. Pulse up. Up. Oh, it's already cramping. Woo. No matter how much I roll it out, this side is always tight. And I'm really thinking about using my inner thigh of my right leg to help me. What I want to avoid is bending or arcing from my ribs. I only just want to focus on my pelvis. So stay nice and straight, nice and tall. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now last one, we're going to press back. Back. It's still up, and now we're pressing back. Good. Press it back. Imagine that your heel wants to kick the wall next to you. 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel that glute. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch. Before we do, feel free to take that leg back and do a nice little stretch in the glute. Switch sides. Okay, let's do the other side. Ball behind the knee. Squeeze the ball. Squeeze the ball. Heel towards glute. Heel towards glute. Really nice and steady. Getting that quad stretch as you reach the knee down. Think about lifting from your pubic bone towards your sternum. Really tall. This is where I want to repeat this song. On the other side now. Okay, pulse it in for 8, 7, 6, shoulders down the back, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out, AB ducks, and pulse. 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 Good. Do what you can with the best posture possible. That's how we grow and that's how we advance. When we keep the integrity of our posture, no matter what. There's no reward in compensating just to look like we're doing a lot or that we have more range or more flexibility. There's really no competition. This is just about you and your body. Feeling what's going on here. Feeling that strength is entering every moment of the class. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep the foot flexed. Heel towards glute. 2, 1. Now we press it back, back, back. Keep the knee up. Imagine your heel is kicking the wall on your left. We are really giving our glute lots of attention. And again, notice the core. A lot of people will flare their ribs. You know, they'll do it like that, a back bend. So keep your low ribs in. Zip up your jacket. That's probably one of my favorite visuals. You're wearing a tight jacket. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You got this. 2, 1. And now we get to take the ball away. Hello. It's going to feel amazing. Let's do no ball, full range. Feel free to take a quick stretch here. Glute stretch. Straight leg. Feels really good. All right, here we go. We're going to do aerobic. Now, I like to do this with my body straight because I'm using more core, and it keeps me from back bending. So I'm going to do this with a straight body. Okay, so starting with my left, I always do my left. Straight leg. And now we'll circle. 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 Keep the hips squared. Facing the hips down. Circle. 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 Good. 4, 3. Use your big toe. 2. And switch other way. Keep your whole leg strong and locked as you work from your hip socket. Internal, slight internal rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's tap the foot down and squeeze the glute. Down. Squeeze the gluteal fold. Down. Lift. How's the core? Keep the tight zipper of your jacket holding you together. Tap. 4, 3, 2. Hold on. 1. Good. You can try it without hands, just to balance. It's like warrior 3. Press into the big toe of your standing leg for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up. You can take the knee in for a moment. This is another way to stretch your glute. What was that sound? You think so? Yeah, maybe. Raining would be hard to talk. All right, other leg. We're gonna move on from the bar after this. Start with your circles, tennis ball size circles. Circles. Square your hips. Keep your core nice and tight. Moving from the hip joint is where the movement starts. Bring your right hip down more. Yeah, that's better. Use the left inner thigh to lift into the pubic bones. That's going to help with the squaring. 4, 3, 2, switch, other way. Circle. Keep the right knee locked. Move only from the hip joint. The lower ribs in. Nice and long. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. We are at best. Toe tap, lift. Tap, lift. Bending the standing leg is very helpful for balance. Lift. Push the arms down. That's another thing I like about it. If you push our arms down, we work more towards shoulders and chest. Good. 4, 4, 3, holding in 2. Here's the test. Hold on 1, maybe no hands. Feel the length of your big toe to your crown. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, shake it out. Since we did a lot of glute, let's do a quick hamstring stretch. Bring your knee up, hold here. And I'm going to put my foot on the chair. You can put your foot on the ground in the same pyramid pose we did earlier. You can do it this way with the foot on the chair, or you can do it with the foot down, holding over your leg. Now the whole time I want to think of my sitting bones reaching back and up the wall behind me. Always about the sitting bones when we talk about stretching the hamstrings. Okay, switch. Hamstring stretch. All right, now we can move to the ground. Grab your loop band. All right. So this will be fun. We're going to go from having the band on our lower thighs, closer to the knees. And I'm going to have us come forward into a kneeling push-up position. Your hands go wide, like the width of your mat, bending the elbows, so we're working the chest. Okay. Now, we'll do 4 here. Working the chest, just like we would. Really good. Now I'm going to have you see if you can push into your feet, push up, lean back, use your foot to push the hips as you back. And you're going to lean back and push forward. Good. Now take the hands back as you come forward. The whole body is straight. That's the challenge. That's really a good challenge. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Good. Take your hands to the back of your head. You're going to bring your right shoulder towards your left hip. Rolling. Coming up. And then other shoulder towards hip. Good, and then you can add a little back with the hips. Think about sequentially rolling from the head down. You're getting that beautiful cross diagonal core work. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, second time goes stronger than the first. Push-ups, elbows wide, bend, and press for 4. For 3, can you bring the feet closer to the glutes down? Can you go say hi? All right, and 1. Okay, hold. This one's fun. We're gonna take the feet apart and together. Stay on the hands, keep pushing the floor. This is like plank. So we're doing internal rotation. Keep the knees down, feet going apart. Keep them staying close to the hips. 4. Push the hands down like you want to drag them back. 2. And 1. Good. Come on down to the elbows. Palms face up, give them a little rest. Try to touch your thumbs to the ground so you're getting external rotation. And then we're going to start with the glute curl, left leg. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Keep the knee bent the whole time. Foot towards the hip. Keep your core in. Zip up your jacket. Yes. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. 8, 7, 6. We're going to hold at the top. 5, 4. You got it. Keep going. 3, 2. Hold on 1 and pulse. Pulse. Try to poke a hole in the ceiling. Up, 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 up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. Feel free if you need. I'm trying to rush, but I shouldn't. We should take it down. Child's pose. Now I just did my left side, so I'm going to walk my hands to the left hand on top. All right, now we can do the other side. Palms up, thumbs down. Bent, keep the knee bent, heel towards the hip, and lift. Lower, lift. Think about what your core is doing. Keep your low ribs up. Contain. Supporting your low back with the waistline. Lifting like a belt away from your waistband. Yes, good work. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it on 1 and we pulse. Poke the ceiling. Press, press, press. Good. Keep your toe getting closer to your hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a child's pose. Hands to the left, right hand on top. All right, last time, push up, hands wide, bend those elbows. Keep the feet to the glutes, pose to the glutes. So important that we can keep working glutes, even when we do upper body. Good, for 4, for 3, these are easier now. 2, hold on 1, just feel the chest stretching down for 4, 3, 2, come all the way down. Take your hands under your forehead Bending the knees, ready? Push your pubic bone down. Lift the waistline like a tightening of a belt away from your waistband or the floor. Here we go. Pulse. Lift. Poking the ceiling with your toes. The more you drive your hips down, the more your glutes are working. But make sure to protect your low back by keeping the tightness of the seat belt around your waist. Four, three, two, one. Nicely done. We're going to flip it around and finish. This is the finish. Bring your heels together. And I'm going to try to keep the band on the lower thigh. Externally rotate the legs into a diamond shape. And then reach forward, straighten the legs. Bend, bend, reach, reach. So you're getting external rotation and resistance. Heels stay together the whole time. I'm staying nice and strong through my core, keeping my entire back on the ground. Keeping my shoulder blades down, my back. Smiling the collarbones. Last one. Let's hold it out, and then legs go apart and together. Out, together. Good. Getting into the abductors. Notice if one side is overpowering the other. Keep it even. 4, 3, 2. Hold it on one. This is the finish. Hands together through your legs. Lift your head. Lift your shoulders. Pulse. 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 That's it. We got the legs working. We got the core. We got all of it together. For 4, 3, bridge into, bridge on one. Feet together, knees wide. I mean, not feet together. Feet apart. I'm so used to saying that. Feet apart, knees wide. Lift. Hold those hips up. We go right hip, right hip, right hip. Hip bump to the ceiling. To your girlfriend. Doing your cha-cha move. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Left hip bump. 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 Keep pressing into the resistance band to get the full work. Up. 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 You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. We're just going to move it. Hover the hips down and then bring it up. Hover and lift. Do you want more? If you say yes, lift the heels. Heels are off the ground. More challenge. Now take those hips high, squeeze from the glutes. We got it for 8. Sleeve lift here. Oh yeah. Last. 4, 3, 2. Hold on one. Pulse at the top. This is to finish and to burn out. We want to burn out. We want to feel the heat. This is how we know the muscles are getting stronger. They're gonna get, it's gonna get easier. The more you stay in the burn and you really absorb it and be in the moment. It's temporary. It's all temporary. You want this though. Oh yeah. Yes, Whitney, take me to the finish line. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you did it. Yes, girl. Okay, we're taking the band. You can use the band if you want to do this stretch. Hamstring stretch. I'm also going to add a figure 4. So I've got my right foot on top of my left thigh. So I'm pushing into my foot, I'm trying to open up the hip, and I'm getting my hamstring here. So all the things I want. Okay, switch it out. Figure 4 with the hamstring stretch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hopefully feel sore tomorrow. I need this. Okay, we're gonna take it arms to seated for a quick Jnana Yogini. My left leg is going first, and then I'm gonna pull it over the leg. My foot is inside, like inside the thigh. Okay, and then switch. Other foot goes inside the thigh. If you want to do the lotus. Okay. Think about what the sit bone is doing. You want to reach it back. And then let's do one more juicy stretch. Legs apart and straddle. Find your sitting bones. Lift your hips up if you need to get the sitting bones to the back. And then hinge from the hips, sliding your sitting bones back behind you. And then add some feet work, pointing and flexing. Pointing and flexing. Really good work today. I'm just going to do a little twist. Feels good to release. Awesome work. Yay! Thank you.